right, let's get rid of that screen. It is Monday night. You know what that means? We've got one more Knuckleheadz iRacing League Championship round to get out of the way. This one is going to be the super late models here at Lernerville Speedway, part of the Run What You Brung tour. Looks like John Bennett is our favourite to come home with the championship here tonight, but we'll have to wait and see as they get out there for qualifying. Dawson Potter currently our quick time 14.730, 14.665. Michael Manise in the 30 machine has moved into pole into quick time 14.705. Is Travis McDonald 14.730. Dawson Potter, Michael Mad Dog Davis 14.784. Looks like Wayne Bridges 14.756 has just jumped in front of Michael Mad Dog Davis. Jonathan Sutton behind him 14.809, and Tim L. Brown 15.01. Right, Josh Roberts, John Bennett, as expected, moved up into QuickTime territory, as has Juan Martinez. So John Bennett 14.523, Juan Martinez 14.551, 14.585 for Josh Roberts. Let's see what Juan does here as he just finished his last lap. If it clicks over, don't believe it will. All right, cars starting to line up on the grid as they roll out. We don't get a very good start, finish line, pit lane sort of camera for these boys. But Josh Roberts, John Bennett, Travis McDonald, Wayne Bridges, Tim L. Brown. That will be our first heat here at Sava USA, the Lernerville Speedway. Knuckleheadz iRacing Run What You Brung series. Alright, here we go. Coming into 1 and 2, down that backstretch into 3 and 4. All right, off we go, racing here at Lernerville Speedway. Down that backstretch into 3 and 4 for first lap of 6, sorry. John Bennett, Josh Roberts, J&J Motorsports teammates. Wayne Bridges, the 92, he's there in third. Josh is going to cross over John Bennett. Oh, did Josh cross over too far? He did. He's not going to be able to fully recover it. He gets it back on the track. Just missing Tim L. Brown there. It is now John Bennett, Wayne Bridges, Travis McDonald, Tim L. Brown. Josh Roberts has fallen all the way back to 5th. We are still racing. John Bennett, he's in the lead. Wayne Bridges, sorry, 9. Oh, no, halfway mark has hit, but caution has come out. The 88, Travis McDonald. Looks like he might have had a bit of an issue here. Let's have a look. Yep, up and over the edge of track a little bit earlier than Josh did. Enough to get our yellow flag out. They must be racing Australian time. It's daylight. Dirt cars don't run in the daylight. It is a little before 1 p.m. track time in Sava, USA. 12:44. Sorry, a little bit 15 under the 15 to the hour to the go. We say quarter to the hour. I don't know if you guys use that because I know you like to use weird measurements and stuff. But yeah, midday racing, Chris. Watch old Bridges. Last time we ran, he just about won it. Well, he's in position. First heat. To set up a 2-lap dash here to try and past John Bennett and start off pole in the feature. All right, 2 to go. They are tightly packed. It is John Bennett, Wayne Bridges, Tim L. Brown, Travis McDonald, Josh Roberts. White flag lap will come out here. There it is. John Bennett secures pole in the feature. Wayne Bridges second, Tim L. Brown third. Travis McDonald fourth. No, Travis got into third, Tim L. Brown fourth, Josh Roberts in fifth. All right, here they go. They're going to roll out of the pits. Juan Martinez, Michael Moniz, Michael Mad Dog Davis. There we go. Look at this guy, Dawson Potter and Jonathan Sutton. Look at me calling them out like a professional. Ooh. Oh, sorry about that. Must have misclicked on the screen. second heat, the Lernerville Speedway, Sava, USA. This is the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's final round of the current season of the Run Watcher Brung Championship season. I think I said that too many times, but we'll just... God, that car's beautiful, JJ. I love that car. Right, off and running we go. Alright, 3 of 6, the halfway mark here. This racing has just been green and fast up the front. Juan Martinez in the 30th, Michael Muniz battling it out. Michael Mad Dog Davis and Dawson Potter battling it out. It looks like Dawson and Michael Mad Dog Davis falling back behind Jonathan Sutton. He's going to move from 5th to 3rd. Dawson back to 4th. 3rd is, 5th, Michael Mad Dog Davis. As we come down that backstretch into 3 and 4, the white flag will wave. And I've got the hiccups. Last lap. There it is. Juan Martinez, JJ Martinez, a victory in Heat 2 as he sends it into the trees. Michael Muniz 2nd, Jonathan Sutton 3rd, Dawson Potter 4th, Michael Mad Dog Davis 5th. All right, the boys coming out on to the track. It's going to be John Bennett, Juan Martinez, Wayne Bridges, Michael Muniz on the 2nd row, Travis McDonald, Jonathan Sutton on that 3rd row. 4th row is going to be Tim L. Brown, Dawson Potter alongside him, Josh Roberts, Michael Mad Dog Davis at the rear of field on that 5th row. All right, for those of you potentially just tuning in, all right, get this one underway in one more lap. Right, off we go. 35 laps. Sava, USA, the Lernerville Speedway, the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's championship round of the Run Watcher Brung series. We are finally here. And yeah, as I said before, thank you so much. If you're watching via YouTube and Twitch, obviously our main platform was Facebook, but we've expanded out to the to other 2 platforms, so 3 in total. And appreciate you all coming out and checking it out, whether it's via the Facebook, the Twitch and YouTube suggestions or search, or you just stumbled across us. All right, first caution has come out. The boys in the pits. Looks like the 911 and the 7. The 44, Dawson Potter, Jonathan Sutton in the pits. So those boys will get in, get out. We'll get this one lined back up and back underway in no time. Oh, excuse me, looks like we've got a Delaware restart. Car at the front, 2 back behind him, and then every car's 2 rows, every row are 2 wide back behind him. That's what I didn't do. I didn't grab a coffee, guys. And the Mrs. Mudmule, she's in bed right now, so she had a late night. She wasn't well. She's got a bit of toothache. So I can't even wake her up and get her to make me a coffee. All right, we are racing again. Oh, another caution is out straight up. All right, looks like that might have been Michael Moniz. He's currently in the pits as the boys get ready to line up. Comes the pace truck, so we've still got at least 1.5 laps to go. That should give Michael Moniz a bit of time to get in and out of the pits. Oh, excuse me. All right, the boys going to head down this back stretch. We're going to get into 3 and 4, get this one back underway. It will be lap 4 of 35. Martinez completes that first lap. We're back on at lap 5 of 35. All the cars out on the track. John Bennett, Travis McDonald, Josh Roberts, Michael Mad Dog Davis. That's the 5 behind Juan Martinez. And then we've got Tim L. Brown, Wayne Bridges, Jonathan Sutton, Dawson Potter, and Michael Moniz. Oh, another caution has come out. This one, 911 in turns 1 and 2, it looks like. Bit of a cautious affair, Lernerville. Looks like Jonathan Sutton, Travis McDonald, the 88 and the 911 back in the pits. That is definitely going to reshuffle the top 5. Travis went in 3rd place. Will definitely come back out in 9th. The new top 5, Juan Martinez, John Bennett, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Tim L. Brown, and Wayne Bridges. Looks like the 2 main casualties in that incident were Josh Roberts, Travis McDonald, and Jonathan Sutton. Alright, down that backstretch, we are on the 1 to green. There has been a few cautions in a row. This is our third caution, our third restart. So looks like they are going to go single file. And off we go. John Bennett, Juan Martinez, John Bennett, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Tim L. Brown, Wayne Bridges, Michael Manise, Josh Roberts, Dawson Potter, Travis McDonald, Jonathan Sutton. That is the 10. We get a beautiful look at the Micah M Designs painted for Juan Martinez. He's our race leader. Starting to pull away a bit from John Bennett there. We're going to go around the track. No, we won't. Looks like the 92 has come to a stop. Is he going to get it back on the track before the caution is called? Looks like he has. We come around that backstretch. We're about to start lap 10, or a little bit of contact there almost between the 429 of Tim L. Brown, Michael Manise in the 30. Josh Roberts there, the 7 car up a bit higher. Trying to keep it high, trying to keep it straight and fast. The 30 sliding up in front of the 40 there. Looks like there's been a crash. That is our 4th caution as Mud Mule Cat comes into the booth. Hello, Push Push. What you doing? You don't want to talk to the crowd? You don't want to talk to your audience? Offer them a meow? No? Alright, fine. She doesn't want to talk to you guys. Sorry, boys. Alright, we're on our 4th caution. This will be the 5th start for the feature race. Lap 11 of 35. It has been a very tricky affair. Super late models here at Lernerville Speedway. So Michael Manise still in the pits. He's rolling forward though, so he will come out. Looks like he'll join at the rear of field, 10th place. The boys start to get these cars. We're going to stay single file, or will they go back to Delaware? We'll have to wait and see. Alright, single file restart. Boys coming into the 1 and 2. They're going to hit down that backstretch. This race will resume very soon at lap 12 of 35. Pace car, he's getting ready to leave the track. And away we go. They are off and racing. One up to speed so damn quickly. Same with John Bennett. Oof. So one a little bit high on that line there. I didn't like it, but he's managed to bring it back down, get around 3 and 4 down that front stretch a lot cleaner than I was expecting. Oh, looks like there has been another crash. Tim L. Brown, the 429. Looks like the 88 of Travis McDonald coming into blows with him. That's our 5th caution. Finding it hard to get these boys to go green flag racing. Lernerville really not in the mood for it today. Rolling around the track. This has been a little bit of a yellow flag affair. Lernerville Speedway, one of the harsher mistresses that we meet up with weekly on our Little Sim, and she is She is a doozy. Alright, looks like we're about to get this one back under green flag conditions. The boys not able to really sort of truly get up to speed, so one having a bit of an advantage here with this restart, getting out onto the, getting the car started, getting the track going. Racing first, sort of, I'll spit that out and I'll start again. One having the front row advantage, obviously, you know, he's not too fast with these cautions, but here we go. See if we can keep that run alive. Alright, lap 15 of 35. 911 and the 92 almost come into contact. The 92 is going to leave the track, but he should be able to get back on down off that pit exit. Nicely, thank God, the 7 off the track, but he's going to probably get it back on once those cars go past. The 33 and the 30 and the 44, though, still banging. The 30 is a little bent up. Caution has come out. The 7's got himself into the pits. Alright, we're basically at the halfway mark. 17 of 35 will be lap 18 when we get this one going. Alright, the boys are starting to line up. Josh Roberts coming out and around the track. So we've got one more lap before we get to the 1 to green portion, but we will get this racing back underway. Our new top 5, Juan Martinez, John Bennett, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Jonathan Sutton and Michael Moniz. Then we have Dawson Potter, Tim L. Brown, Travis McDonald, Wayne Bridges, Josh Roberts, Dow Bowen. Give him hell, boys. Josh, as Josh just said, this track is giving me hell. Yeah, the track, that is our 6th caution. This will be our 7th restart. 7th restart for the feature. Lernerville Speedway has said, nope, you guys came here expecting good racing. Not today. I am going to humble you all. So a lot of the crashes and stuff, not really driver fault, driver error. This track is just being one heck of a an obstacle. We are off and racing into 3 and 4. It's going to be lap 19 as they come out. Still 17 laps to come. A little bit of back and forth, a little bit of tank slapping. You get that with the really quick reaction times where you have to avoid something or someone. And the back end sort of just slaps back and forth, and they call that tank slapping. And we're seeing a little bit of that. There's the 911. He's up off the top of the track in turn 4. 7th caution. Finding it very hard, the boys here, to get the momentum built and the racing happening. All right, looks like we've still got at least two more laps of this track before we get the race back under green flag conditions. Order of lineup is Juan Martinez in pole. Behind him, John Bennett, Michael Mad Dog Davis in third, fourth, Michael Moniz fifth, Dawson Potter. Travis McDonald will be starting off in sixth, seventh, Wayne Bridges eighth, Tim L. Brown ninth, Josh Roberts and Jonathan Sutton in 10th. All right, 1 to green, so one more full-time round. We'll get this one back underway. We'll be officially lap 21, 15 laps remain. All right, there's the pace car leaving the track. Oh, the one of John Bennett, he was right up on that peak of the hill there. I was a bit worried for his takeoff, but looks like he's got it going okay. $14 laps to come as we start lap 22. Average of about 3 green laps a caution, so we're just about to come up on our halfway mark of a green flag run. 13 to go. It is Juan Martinez, John Bennett, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Michael Moniz, Travis McDonald, Dawson Potter, Wayne Bridges, Jonathan Sutton, Josh Roberts, Tim L. Brown. I think I just saw a car go off the 429. Tim L. Brown looks like he's got it going again on that straightaway. No caution out with 11 to go, Bob. 25 of 35 in 11 remain. The 30, the 88, the 44. That is third, fourth, fifth, and sixth right there. Seventh place of Wayne Bridges just behind Dawson Potter, but we are currently riding along with the 88 of Travis McDonald. He's in fifth. This is the 30 of Michael Moniz. That's Travis McDonald we saw just before we switched to the wide cam. We are single digits remaining, only 8 to go. Keep watching this middle pack race, but I'm keeping an eye on the track map. I can see that Juan and John, actually we're going to jump up there now. You can see Juan putting the moves, JJ putting the moves on John Bennett. 4 is, whoa, there we go. He is right up on that. There's about a car length behind each other there. We'll stick with them with 5 to go. Oh, no, it looks like John Bennett has come off the track. Did he get it back on in time? It looks like he has, but he has fallen well off the pack of Juan Martinez with 5 to go. He's now going to have to put up with a charging Michael Moniz, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Travis McDonald. That's the 5. Dawson Potter, Wayne Bridges, Jonathan Sutton, Josh Robertson, Tim Brown behind them. Can see on the track map there the 4 of Juan Martinez, the 429 of Tim L. Brown. Let's just with 3 to go, we'll just stick with JJ. See how he navigates the 429. The 429 staying down low. He's going to stay up high. Feel like he will drag him down eventually. To go. We're going to stay with our leader, Juan Martinez. He's raced his way up here. He deserves this win. 429, just slight obstacle, but slider out of 2, and that'll get him past him into 3 and 4. He comes. Juan Martinez is going to win the final round of the Run Watch Your Brung series here at the Lernerville Speedway Super Late Models. Second, John Bennett. Third, Michael Moniz, Michael Mad Dog Davis. Fourth, Travis McDonald. Fifth, Dawson Potter. Sixth. Seventh, Josh Roberts. Wayne Bridges. Eighth. Ninth, Tim L. Brown. And 10th, Jonathan Sutton. Well, there we have it, guys and girls. That officially wraps up our seasonal racing for the time being with the Knuckleheadz iRacing League. They are 4 championships done and dusted, 4 championships decided. We still do have the final race of the first part of the Bell Tire 360 Sprintacular, but we still have another 10 races to go. That one will run concurrent with the next season. All right, let's jump in the Discord and let's go have a chat. Sorry about that, just a little bit of a sneezing fit there. All right, John Bennett will have taken out the season championship. So we're going to jump in the first place booth. We'll talk to Juan first, and then we'll talk to John about the race and his championship victory. All right.
Hello.
Hello. I don't know why. I think I turned the beeps off, and I think now that I've turned them off, I prefer to have them on because people sneak in the booth, and I never realise. But Juan Martinez won the second heat. Very, very cautious affair. Lernerville Speedway decided that, look, you guys wanted to race. She didn't really feel like hosting a race tonight, so she threw everything she could at you guys, and a number of people having troubles with it. But you stuck with it. You stayed up the front. John Bennett really nipped at your heels. Now he's got the season championship. I don't know why he needs to take the win as well. He could have just let you have that glory, but major
What do you mean?
work.
I got it.
Yeah, major work for it more than you needed to. Um, but I don't know if you were running mirrors, but I bet you were relieved when I think with about 3 or 4 to go, John Bennett went up over the wall and managed to get it back onto the track without bringing out the caution. So it looked like he was going to concede second to Michael Moniz, but just got the car running again. But I think that really put an end to any chance or run that he did have at you. Sorry, a dear friend of mine has just commented, calling you out, saying good games. But his surname is Martinez as well. So yeah, kindred spirits. Speaking of, actually, my mother-in-law, my Spanish mother-in-law, watched the race, and every time she heard me say Juan Martinez, she was expecting it to be like her second or third cousin removed. So when you did get in the booth, she wasn't expecting to hear what she heard. So yeah, a couple of fans out there for you, buddy.
Well, that's good.
Now, so that season, let's see, you didn't really run a lot of this season, did you? No,
I
this is your
think it was
first
just
race.
this race.
Yeah, and so you've come out. John's won the last 3 of the last 4, so obviously wanting to clean sweep those 4 victories while taking the championship. So you've at least done the boys a favour by upsetting that, which is awesome. Uh, do you like the big blocks? If this sort of sorry, not big blocks, super late models. You do like the super late models. You're a bloody super late model champion, Bob. I'm an idiot. That was obviously the big draw card for you tonight, wasn't it? The super late models.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now,
when it was super late models at Lernerville, I was like, I got to do it.
now, in saying that, let's see how you went last. You were so yeah, undefeated this season in super late models at Lernerville. So those that make the schedules, take note that down. Uh, super late models at Lernerville is the house that JJ built. No, that's awesome, man. I'd say it's one of my favorite tracks. It's not a track that's people like because it's a good track, but once you've figured it out, once you have a bit of a run on it, it is a very fun track to race. It's changed a little bit, I think, with the improvements. There's a lot more highline racing than there used to be in 1 and 2. My preferred line was always low entry 1 and slider line out of 2, and you demonstrated that beautifully actually when you were coming past Tim L. Brown lap traffic right there at the end. Um, your run through 1 and 2 was what I would call a textbook Lernerville um, way to take that turn. Obviously, not the situation you would like, but definitely the textbook way of taking that turn, keeping the speed and maintaining it. I don't know what else to talk about. There's been so much racing, and we're right at the end of it. So short break, season's coming back. What are the plans for you? Just wait and see what the schedules look like and where's what and what's running, and sort of make a decision when it's announced.
I'm waiting to see if the I rating cap goes up.
I believe it will be. I believe it will
If
be.
it does, I hope they take it away, bring in some no cap guys. Because me and my buddy Cody. I'm gonna try. He wants to do the pro qualifiers, so I'm gonna
Yep,
try to get my I rating up and try to go do that. I don't know
definitely.
if I'm be any good at it, but I'm gonna try it.
Now
But it'll all come down to that.
is that Cody B McDonald?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Cody, familiar with Cody? Obviously, he races in a couple of different leagues that I broadcast, and obviously used to be R3 until yeah, iRating Cap, another one. Anthony Moreno was another one. So yeah, so if they increase it or at least build it a little bit more, remove it or build it a little bit more, so that you guys that do want to race here race, but at the same time, you're not holding yourself back in other areas, because I know that's what. That was a concern for Anthony, was he was sort of really starting to come into his own in the UMPs and the big blocks, and really wanted to run with that, and unfortunately raced him sort of self out of contention here at Knucklehead. So we don't want to see you guys go down that same path. I would love it if the guys could somehow modify it, or make it so that yeah, it's you know workable, because I think that there's some people that do have a higher I rating cap that might only race super late models. So you get them in a big block or get them in a dirt street stock, get them in a different car, and they're not necessarily that 3,000 or higher I rating. You I feel like I'm pretty good in dirt street stocks. I feel like I'm pretty good in late models. But UMPs and stuff, I'm terrible at. So, I don't think that rating should. They did hint that they may have a way that will allow them to sort of go. You know what, that guy can race with us. This guy can't, and I think it'll have to do with, I guess, the division. So I don't want to start any rumors, but I feel like the more races you'll be in, the more likely you're allowed to stick around. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Well, I'm awaiting. I've told the boys, don't worry about bringing me in or asking me any questions. Whatever they want to do, I'll do. So I'm in the dark just as much as the drivers are in that respect. But really looking forward to. I reckon, given past timeframes, I reckon within this week we'll know. Within the week we'll know what's going on, and we'll probably be back within the 2 weeks. So yeah, can't wait to see how that goes. But congratulations, my friend. You've taken out 2 championships when it's all said and done, the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks, the Motorware International late models, and got a win on debut, basically in the Run Watch Your Brung series. So I don't know if I can spin it any better than that, man. But you are enjoying success. You deserve it, and both individually and as a team. That's what I wanted to ask. Do you and Jonathan have a team name?
He came up with the name. I came up with the logo. He came up with Too Tough Racing.
Too Tough Racing. All right, because I just call you teammates, and I never know what to call. So it's always like JJ and Jonathan teammates, teammates, and then up against JJ Motorsport. So it feels weird calling one of the drivers and the other one the team. So what was
Yeah.
that? Too tough.
Too Tough Racing.
Too Tough Racing. That is awesome. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Awesome, man. Well, look, I think that segues nicely into congratulations yet again. Friends, family, sponsors, teammates, friends, enemies. Who needs a shout out?
All these, all these guys, all these drivers, they're amazing drivers. Love racing with them. They're the best of the best. In my opinion, I love racing with them. They all have fun. You for putting all this stuff live and putting this stuff on. My teammate Jonathan Sutton and Travis McDonald. He put on practice and we just go in there and race with him every once in a while. But I always thank him and Mike Meese for my designs and all the admins putting this on.
No, definitely, man, definitely, and we've got another good look at that championship late model car again tonight. I don't know how much of that is your influence in his work, like just him making your vision, or what, but there's no better partnership than you looking for a paint and Michael Manise delivering. Like, they have just been hit out of the park every time.
I tell you what, the championship paint for this one, Oh, he sent me an idea. I was like, I like it, but let's do this. And then he'd move what I needed to move, and I was like, no, let's move this again. And then take this away and put this here, and it took a good while to get it done. He done it in one day. That's a 1 day car. He
Wow.
started on it Sunday at I think noon, and by race time it was done. About 5 o'clock that day.
Yep. Wow. That is great effort by Michael. A lot of the guys have been calling it some of the paints out. One of them noticed Mad Dog's car with my face on it as
Hmm.
well, and yeah, so it's good that we've got people sort of with the expansions that we've got new eyes on the stuff, and they're seeing all the right things straight away, which is awesome. So no, awesome, man. Look, I don't think we'll see you tomorrow. The Bell Tire 360 sprints. So that's us for a little bit. Don't be a stranger. Yeah, as soon as the schedule gets announced, we'll know exactly when we'll have you back on our screens, and we can't wait for that.
See you soon, hopefully.
See you soon, brother. All right, that was Juan Martinez. He was a race winner here tonight. Now, oh, why do I get the hiccups? I'm not a fish bob. All right. Normally we do second place and then first. Of course, this driver did finish second place here tonight. Not to rub that in, but he is our season champion, the Run Watcher Brung season champion. We've been to Lanier, Lomaland, I-55, Port Royal, Charlotte, Fairbury, Kokomo, Wedgeport, Eldora. We've just wrapped up at Lernerville when it's all said and done after 4 wins, 3 seconds, and a couple of no-shows. Mr. John Bennett, you are the Run Watcher Brung series champion.
Yeah, it's probably the hardest one to win because you're in a different car every week at a different tracks.
Definitely, and we saw tonight, like obviously someone who does prefer that choice of car can come in and get that one round, that one sort of preferred race. Obviously, Juan was able to come in tonight and win the super late models. He's our current super late model champion, so it's not a surprise that he was your main challenge. But yeah, it has been a great season. We've had 2 tough racing win the Sunday nights. We've had J&J Motorsports take out the Monday nights. We've only got one more round of the first half of the Sprintacular, the Bell Tire 360 Sprintacular, and then obviously short break, and then part 2 will be back with the new seasons. I don't want you to give too much away, but are you giving yourself at least a week off, John?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do recruiting, and the Thursday night asphalt is still gonna race next weekend this week,
Yep.
so that'll probably be about it. Recruiting, Josh and I think are just gonna admin and only have a couple of these guys come actually run in the race, and we're just gonna sit there and invite people basically.
Yep, that definitely sounds like the go. Well, I've got a bit of spare time coming up my hands, so I'm definitely resetting up my racing sim. So I'll try and join in on some of those recruitment races and fun runs and stuff like that, because I've missed it. I've been watching all this racing, all this excellent racing for the last 10 weeks, and I literally haven't raced not once in that time. And it's just the bug bit me again in the last couple of weeks, and I'm like, no, I want to race. I really got to get back out there and race. So yeah, hopefully you can get out there and race the broadcaster. That'll be not hard to beat him, but at least you get bragging rights.
Last time I raced you, I took you out in practice like right away. So.
I think everybody pretty much said, look, apologies. I'm not doing it on purpose, but I will be just getting it out of the way, hitting you as soon as I can. But no, it was always fun. Like what's Kelly's name? Kelly Wheeler? Used to race in R3. Yeah.
Yep.
So I remember my very first race, and I'm like, I was doing quite well in qualifying in my heats and stuff, and then I was in second in the feature, and dude, I was like, I reckon I'm gonna actually beat these guys. This is cool, awesome. And then Kelly just absolutely schooled me. I could not do anything to get past him. Ended up overdriving the shit out of it and like finishing laps down. And then I've had a few more with you, and yeah, obviously, they've gone well, but nah, definitely, I need to be back behind the wheel. But enough about me. This is about you. How, from a driver's point of view, knowing what you know for the schedules coming up, and we've sort of talked about this a little bit with both yourself and Josh. How hard are the seasons going to be? How much more competitive are they going to be coming up? Like, obviously, don't give the ideas away, but I've heard obviously you're doing some things that will basically make it um, a little bit more. What's the word we want to put? I think you know what I'm trying to say, but basically
Yeah,
it'll sort of shuffle the starting orders around a little bit. I guess is what I'm trying to say. It'll give everyone a bit of a chance up the front.
yeah. Late models is almost basically gonna. It's almost gonna be impossible to start up front every week.
Yep.
That's how hard that's gonna be. It's not even gonna matter where you qualify at for certain races.
Yep.
So that's just to mix it up. Give these guys that don't get to qualify so good
Yeah.
they can start up front and run what you brung. I know it's going to be harder. It's going to be harder
How
than
can that?
this
How can
by
that?
far.
It even has a caution warning on it saying that it's not for the weak of heart. So I'm not sure how much harder you can make the Run What You Brung series, but yeah, that one.
Well, so next season, I won't tell you what cars, but every night you'll get to choose from 8 different cars in the same race. But you can only use each car once throughout the season. And then I think because you can only have 8 cars in a session at a time. I think you get to use 2 of them twice. So
so
you got to keep track of that.
a
And
true
yeah,
Run What
so
You Brung
literally
series.
you're gonna have to think about it and pick the best suited car for the tracks. And I don't even know if Wayne's revealing what track they're at until the day of the race. So, and then there's a couple random late model nights that the track or mirrors, no mirrors, how many laps, whatever, what late model it's going to be, that won't be revealed until the session opens. So it's going to be interesting.
Definitely sounds like it. I can't wait. And like I said to JJ and like I've said to you and Josh and Wayne in the past, like I don't need to be asked questions. I don't need to be told anything. I'm along for the ride. You just tell me where I need to broadcast and when, and I'll be there. So very much looking forward to it. Congratulations yet again, as I say, taking out the championship. J&J Motorsports clean sweeping the Monday night comp. Josh Roberts getting the Waynesville Big Block Modified Tour. You taking out the Run What You Brung series. We heard about them before, but never hear about them enough, my friend. Friends, family, sponsors. Who do you need to give a shout out to for this championship?
First off, my better half and my kids for giving me the time to race and letting me race, and again, you for everything you do. We've both Mud Mule and us have come a long way since
definitely
you and Josh first hooked up. So, again, Wayne for setting up the Mondays and taking a load off, and Josh, and then Travis stepped up in a big way this season. He kind of helped do some on the track adminning this way. It kind of would take the load off because it's hard to throw a caution if you're up there racing in the front or give EOLs if you're trying to stay behind the pace car and pace the field. So
exactly.
Big thanks to him for stepping up and doing that. We'll probably dump a little more on him next season, maybe. And again, the sponsors: Tom at Motorwear, Bill at Roberts Electrical, Josh's dad. I got both of them on the car. Mike Manise for all the paints I got. Now, might have to get a few more because I know what's coming and Run What You Brung, and I know I don't have paints for a lot of them. So, because I got to get around and get all that stuff made up so it can all start coming out next week. And that's about it. But we even have redone the point scale, so if that tells you how mixed up the fields are going to be.
Yeah.
With EOLs and such. So
awesome. I can't wait. And you're right. Like from that very first day Josh reached out to me till today. I know, like I'm absolutely indebted to you guys because I have got a couple other little leagues of broadcast, but they've all basically either born out of Mud Mule family or from you guys, and then to be able to sort of expand further than that, and then also reach YouTube and Twitch. I'm just glad to bring you guys along for that ride because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you lot.
Oh yeah, like this season was kind of a down season. I think it's the smallest numbers we had throughout the season. So maybe it's just a fluke. Maybe it'll just recover. Hopefully, it'll recover next season, and we'll get back to them 18, 19. I mean, 2 seasons ago, we were running B mains in the street stocks.
Yeah, yeah.
So if we hopefully we can get it all back up to there. Maybe everybody will appreciate the mix up, so it's not just the faster guys always starting up at the front and stuff like that.
No, definitely. Well, we'll look forward. Basically, a couple of weeks to wait. So we'll have the week off next week, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But we'll have some news for you during then. We might even try and broadcast a recruitment race or two, depending on availability. But yeah, congratulations, John. Congratulations, Josh, taking out the two Monday night championships. Congratulations to you boys and Wayne and Travis for what you've built. And regardless of whether it's racing, team, league, promoting, whatever, I absolutely wholeheartedly wish you guys the all the success you deserve, and we're already seeing it. So I'm so happy for you guys.
Oh yeah. So we'll probably throw up an enduro, get you to broadcast one of those.
Yep.
That's you don't even need to know who the leader is. Well, the leader is all that matters, but everyone else is trying to wreck him the entire time. So
Yep.
that's those are usually fun when people see those because it's something different.
Yeah, and they're allowed. Yeah, it's you can let the guard down a little bit. You can be a bit silly in it, and you can have a bit of fun. So no, definitely let me know with that. I will definitely put myself up for that, and especially if it's Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. Obviously, those nights are Knuckleheadz iRacing nights. Apologies to any other leagues looking on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday night action for Mud Mule TV to work from. But Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays, the start of the racing week is Knuckleheadz week. So yeah, definitely. All right, my man, I will let you go as we hit the hour mark. You have a great rest of the racing week. Asphalt stuff coming up. I've got a few NASCAR races to broadcast myself, so we're looking forward to it. But yeah, we'll talk soon.
Yep, see you. Bye.
See you, man. All right, that wraps up the 4 rounds of seasonal racing championship round for the Knuckleheadz iRacing League. As you heard, we crowned a Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stock champion last night, a Motorwear International late model champion last night. They were both the same person, JJ Martinez. Tonight we crowned a Wayne's World Big Block Modified Tour champion and the Run What You Brung champion. That one has belonged to J&J Motorsports Monday night. John Bennett took out the Run What You Brung Series Championship, and Josh Roberts taking out the Wayne's World Big Block Modified Tour. All right, guys and girls, we'll be back tomorrow with the Bell Tire 360 Sprintacular. That'll be the end of the first part. Part 2 comes back with the normal season racing, so we'll have news on that throughout the week. But thank you so much for coming out. I can't say this enough. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, I love you.